Today, I am proud to announce that I am a candidate for the United States Congress. I will seek the Democratic nomination to be the next United States Representative from the 7th District of Pennsylvania. I pledge today to the people of Delaware County, Montgomery County, and Chester County that I will always fight for them, that I will always remember where I came from, and I will always remain true to the values that I was raised with. Jennifer and I made this decision together so that I can continue to serve my community and to serve my country. I know something about service. My service began in 1986 when I reported to Fort Benning, Georgia, and became an airborne ranger, and like my father before me, was assigned to the 82nd Airborne Division at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I was responsible then at the age of 22 for a platoon of paratroopers, responsible for their training and their welfare. I became what they call a jump master, meaning that I had the duty of inspecting the parachutes of each soldier before they jumped out of the plane. I manned the door of the aircraft in the middle of the night and made sure that the troopers exited the door safely. I learned then what it means to be responsible for the interest and the safety of other people. I took that experience to law school at Temple University and then on into the courtroom, where I represented the victims of crime for 6 years as a prosecutor, prosecuting personally hundreds of cases and leading a crackdown on gang violence. As a private attorney, I represented individual citizens, and I stayed active in the Army Reserves, as you heard from Mark, doing tours in both Bosnia and volunteering to go after 9/11 to serve in Iraq with the 416th Civil Affairs. I took that experience to Harrisburg, and I've had the privilege since 2007 of representing the people of the 161st Legislative District. I have been an advocate for veterans. I have been an advocate for clean energy, for reform, for education, for a health care policy that helps both patients and doctors. And I have been an advocate for the people I represent, one of whom you heard from today, the Pizik family. Now I want to take that experience to Washington, D.C. I've been an airborne ranger, I've been a prosecutor, and I've been a legislator, and I am prepared to be a congressman. The people have been very clear that they want change in Washington, D.C. The people are clear that they are angry, legitimately angry, at a government that can bail out huge banks and corporations, but struggles to keep people in their homes. People are angry at a government that spends too much on too many things, and while hardworking families are forced to tighten their belts. We need a congressman that is willing to stand up against powerful interest and stand on the side of regular people. I will be that congressman if you send me to Washington, D.C. I'm the middle child of a family of 5 children, which is how I was able to get all those people to come together in Bosnia and agree on things. And from my parents and their families, I learned the importance of service and the importance of fairness. Service to others and fairness to all people. I'm a 4th-generation Army veteran. On my father's side, both of my great-grandfathers were career Army officers. My grandfather commanded an infantry battalion in the Second World War, and my father was a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne Division. From these 3 generations of soldiers before me, I learned what it means to put the interest of others before your own. My mother's grandfather was a coal miner, the son of Irish immigrants. He went into the coal mines at the age of 12, and there he worked until his death at the age of 57. On most days, he never saw the sun because he went into the ground before sunrise and came out after sunset. From his daughter, my grandmother, who became a nurse at the University of Pennsylvania, and from my mom, I learned to be fair to all people. I could say more about my family, but the point of it is I'm grateful. And it's that gratitude that brings me here today. It's that gratitude that calls me back to service at a critical time in our nation's history. And it's that gratitude that makes me humbly request your support to be the next congressman from the 7th District. If you elect me to Congress, I will show you once again that I understand what it means to put service over self. And I know what it means to fight for the people you represent. I won't work for any political party, and I won't work for any political party boss. If you send me to Washington, I'll work for you. And together we can jumpstart our economy, we can pass clean energy legislation, we can reduce the crushing cost of health care, and we can make Washington accountable to the people that it represents. I will take a message to Washington to argue less and work more, to politic less and govern more, and to do what's necessary to improve the lives of the people that we represent in Washington. If you elect me to be your congressman, I will make it my mission to do everything in my power to create jobs, to get our economy back on track, and to keep good jobs here in the 7th District of Pennsylvania. This will be hard work, but you are hardworking people. And together we can help our neighbors, we can build a better future for our children, and we can continue to be the great nation that we all love. So I ask you today to join me. Join me on this campaign. Let's run a strong campaign. Let's run a positive campaign. And together we can win an election, not for me, not for the Democrats, but for the people of Delaware County and Montgomery County and Chester County. Thank you all. God bless you. God bless America.